Good afternoon. I am the proud principal of Atlantic Community High School. Welcome to our Class of 2020 graduation ceremony. Graduation is my most favorite day being a high school principal. Anyone that knows me knows that this day is where I get to share the joy of all of my Eagles' hard work over the course of their educational journey they have worked tirelessly for. We know this pandemic came without warning and preparation. However, I must say, I am super proud of my seniors for stepping up, acting responsible, navigating their coursework online, and volunteering in and around the community to make a difference. When we are faced with challenges, our Eagles know how to deal with adversity and find positives in everything that we do. I am truly honored and blessed to stand before you today to celebrate my class of 2020 Eagles. Congratulations to our Eagle parents, grandparents, and family members that are celebrating with us today. A special thank you to our school board members, Dr. Deborah Robinson and Mrs. Erica Whitfield, Superintendent Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II, Mr. Ed Tierney, Chief of Staff, Mr. Keith Oswald, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Glenda Sheffield, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Pete Licata, Regional Superintendent South, Mr. Craig Summers, Secondary Instructional Superintendent South. Your support for Atlantic and our class of 2020 is greatly appreciated. I would like to thank my amazing assistant principals, teachers, and staff at Atlantic Community High School. I would like to take a minute to recognize Dr. David Youngman, assistant principal, who is retiring this year after 35 years in the district, serving 31 of his hardworking years right here at Atlantic High School. Your hard work and dedication is greatly appreciated. Best of luck to you in your new adventures. Today, you will hear from our class of 2020 valedictorian, Helena He, our class of 2020 salutatorian, Lexi Snavely, class of 2020 president, Kalia Thorpe, and our SGA president, Nia Ulysses, will lead you in turning of your tassel today. You will hear from your superintendent, Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II, board members, and myself. Now, I invite you to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem, led by Senior Luke Hackner.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, and congratulations to the high school class of 2020. You did it. Own it. Be proud of it. You are a graduate of the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County, and that says a lot about you. And while we're passing around virtual high fives, let's reach out to your family and friends who are joining us from your home, online, or on TV this evening as we mark this milestone in your amazing academic career. They played a very big role in your success, and we applaud them. Seniors, although we are physically separated this evening, make no mistake, we are united in our admiration for your success. Class of 2020, let's get real. How remarkable and ironic it is that you devoted the last 13 years of your life to education, while some of the most poignant and everlasting lessons you have learned occurred over the past 2 months, during the final stretch of your high school career. The district's theme heading into the new year was 2020 Vision. Now that's ironic. 2020 Vision? Nobody saw this reality coming. A pandemic named Corona, or translated crown because of the way the virus appears under a microscope, changed life as we knew it. It may look like a crown, but let me tell you, it's been a royal pain. So let's reflect for a few minutes. For 13 years, you learned vocabulary. But again, some of the most memorable words or phrases you will never forget, you learned over the last 2 months. For starters, social distancing. As a society, we thrive on camaraderie, collaboration, and community. Think about that. The things you probably took for granted 2 months ago are now more important than ever to you. Being in a physical classroom on your campus with your teachers, classmates, and friends, sitting side by side. The loving hug of a grandparent. That is just too risky to share right now. Going to the beach or the mall, spending birthdays together, or here's a big one, celebrating your graduation. Distance learning. If someone had said to you that you would be spending the last 2 months of high school in a Google Classroom, full-time from home, maybe even in your pajamas, you would have thought they were crazy. But that's exactly what you did. You and your teachers pivoted with remarkable dexterity and efficiency and just made it work. Essential workers. That includes our medical heroes and also the many other brave souls who didn't have the luxury of staying home. The people who we depend on day in and day out to stock our grocery store shelves, to deliver food and prescriptions, to serve the more than 2 million free meals that the school district of Palm Beach County has distributed to students since our schools closed on March 13th. Okay, in some cases, our heroes do wear capes. You, our esteemed graduates, are also essential. You are essential to your families, to your friends, and to the future of our country. You may feel isolated and frustrated right now, and that is understandable. But I also hope that you take great comfort in knowing that we are all in this together. Your lives will be forever influenced and many decisions shaped by this unprecedented global fight against coronavirus. These are not times to forget. Years from now, when you reflect, this just won't be a frightening time of inconvenience and uncertainty. You will view this as a challenge that you conquered. It's made you stronger, resilient. It's taught you the importance of fraternity, family, and friends. This collective disappointment that you and the entire global class of 2020 is experiencing is valid. You missed out on all of those rituals and traditions that many graduates before you probably took for granted. But I also believe that this current state may very well end up being your most profound catalyst for accomplishing great things. A springboard to your future success and how your journey will leave permanent footprints and impact future generations. You have the power to make sure that your children and grandchildren never experience anything like this. In the class of 2020, we have future doctors, nurses, scientists, and mathematicians who may very well develop the solution to eliminating future pandemics, or at the very least, make our world more fundamentally prepared for the unexpected. We have future business leaders and lawmakers who will demand more efficiency and oversight. You have future bankers and stockbrokers who will work amid a new economic and financial order. We have future educators who will teach in a whole new way while also reminding generations of students of their potential. They will deliver that lesson from the wisdom of knowing tough times and the experience that comes from adapting and rising to a challenge. I encourage you to channel any negative thoughts and use them as a source for motivation to set personal goals. Stay on course and use the redefined 2020 vision to be laser focused on discovering what will make you feel fulfilled, accomplished, and appreciated. If you believe in yourself, if you remain true to yourself, continue to educate yourself, you'll have everything you need to find the right path for you. Many of you are now the first in your family to graduate high school. That's fantastic. Your parents are beaming with pride. Every parent and guardian wants their child to have a better life than they had. You are proving today that is possible. Despite what the news and the headlines and what the social media might tell you, the future is bright. I know that it is bright because I know you. This class, the class of 2020, has already had a profound impact on your community. Your principals, teachers, and I were humbled by your altruism as you supported the people of the Bahamas who were devastated by Hurricane Dorian. You sent supplies, equipment, and money. You've cooked up and provided meals for the elderly over the holidays. You've created programs such as We Dine Together to ensure that no student sits alone in the cafeteria or courtyard during lunch. You sent a contingent of students to Tallahassee to lobby elected officials for additional support regarding mental health for students and staff, not out of concern for yourself, but out of concern for your peers. For these reasons and countless others, I know the future is bright. You are the sum of all of the great things that you have done, that you are doing, and that you will do. Walk with your head up and your shoulders back. Be proud of who you are and where you come from. Since becoming superintendent, I've looked forward to shaking the hand of every graduate who crosses the stage. That's about 14,000 hands each year. I regret that I won't be able to take part in that annual tradition. But please know that I look forward to the day when our paths cross and I congratulate you in person. No matter where your journey takes you after high school, and may that journey be extraordinary, my hope is that you will return to our community with your hard-won wisdom and play an instrumental role in our future growth. You will be welcomed with open arms. In Palm Beach County, we always leave the light on so you can find your way home. I want you to stay safe, stay healthy, and most of all, stay strong. You are the class of 2020.
To the class of 2020, we are so proud of you. I am so sorry we can't be there with you to shake your hands and congratulate you face to face. But just know that we expect great things from you. We know that you're ready, and I personally hope that you will make every effort to make the world a better place, not only for you and yours, but for everybody. Live long and prosper.
My name is Erica Whitfield, and I'm one of your school board members. Graduates, I want you to know, even though we're not able to celebrate you in the traditional way, we are all still so proud of you and all your accomplishments. For those of us who had a small part in your special day, your graduation means so much to us. My wish for you is that you will go forward and have a positive impact on your world. As you can tell from our last few months, each and every one of you is an essential part of our future, and your talents are needed now more than ever. Huge congratulations, class of 2020.
I am honored to introduce Atlantic High School's salutatorian, Lexi Snavely. Lexi holds an impressive weighted cumulative GPA of 5.3889. Lexi exemplifies the ideals of a motivated learner having completed 19 AP, IB, and dual enrollment courses, while also competing in school clubs and athletics. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and serves as president of Rho Kappa, the Social Studies Honor Society as well. Lexi is a National AP Scholar with distinction, received the Wesley College Book Award for Top Scholars, and was nominated for a Pathfinder Award in athletics. She received varsity letters in cross country and track and field, serving as the team's captain of Atlantic's varsity cross country team for 3 years and repeatedly qualified for county, district, and regionals. This year, Lexi placed in the top 20 at regionals for cross country. In the words of Mrs. Allison Smith, teacher, and I quote, "Lexi is immensely talented, driven, competitive, and humble," end quote. Outside of school, Lexi enjoys running half marathons and playing in a recreational soccer league, while also holding a part-time job as a tutor. She gives back to the community by volunteering at Gumbo Limbo Nature Center and Aquarium Guide. She plans to earn an undergraduate degree in animal sciences at the University of Florida before continuing her education by pursuing an advanced degree in veterinary medicine. Please join me in welcoming Lexi Snavely.
Good afternoon, faculty and staff of Atlantic High School, family, friends, and Atlantic's class of 2020. It is my honor to be your class salutatorian. I feel like I've been a student at Atlantic half my life, having attended school events for my 3 older siblings when I was in elementary and middle school. My introduction to several of the school's administrators and my teachers was, "Oh, I didn't know there was another Snavely." We are here to celebrate Atlantic's class of 2020 and 13 years of working hard to make this day happen. Our graduation marks the next chapter in each of our lives as we follow a path that will take each of us in a different direction. Despite what is going on in the world around us, today we take a break from the real world and stop to commemorate the success of completing one of the most challenging chapters of our lives, high school. We are at a defining moment in our lives, and how we move forward will shape each of our futures. Although we are disappointed about all the senior festivities that the class of 2020 has had to miss out on, I must admit, when I first heard that we would be having a 2-week spring break, I was ecstatic. But then the world flipped upside down. As adolescents, we are constantly reminded that we will look back at these days and consider them the best years of our lives. High school, sports, pep rallies, parties, love, friendship, mistakes. Right now, we feel that we are missing out on important milestones that we will never get to experience. And yes, this is not how we pictured spending the final months of our senior year. And this is not what I meant back in January when I was complaining about having to go to school. All those times I had to drag myself out of bed to make it to school on time, all those seconds I counted until the bell rang, all those times I cried over a bad grade, those long hours into the night I put in studying for a test, were worth it. Because with those moments come the memories I cherish of my friends and I laughing together at lunch, acing a quiz I didn't study for, running endless miles with my cross-country teammates, attending Atlantic football games, and hanging out with my friends on the Ave. We should not dwell on what could have been, but reminisce about what we did and enjoyed. This time in quarantine has helped remind me that going to school is a gift that should not be taken for granted. If there is anything to be learned from these trying times, it is to cherish each and every moment, to be thankful for the love and support of our families, and to the unwavering commitment of our teachers who inspire each of us to be the best versions of ourselves. I've never missed being in a classroom surrounded by my classmates and joking with my teachers more in my life than over these past several weeks. School gave structure to our lives that we were blind to until we were without it. I can say that when this is all over, I will never take my education for granted again, and I hope you do the same. School isn't just about academics. It's about the excitement of starting something new, learning independence, getting involved, whether that be through sports, clubs, or volunteering, and building friendships with not only your peers, but your mentors as well. As we look to the future, I personally would like to wish you every success in the years to come. Let this experience remind you that whatever path you follow, each day should be appreciated and lived to the fullest, because you never know where your life is going to take you, but how you approach each new day will make a difference. Apply the skills you learned in high school, how to be a leader, a friend, a thinker, an athlete, a communicator, a problem solver, a risk taker, and use those skills to fulfill your dreams. With that being said, congratulations to the class of 2020. Be proud, you did it.
I am honored to introduce Atlantic Community High School's valedictorian, Helena He, an international baccalaureate candidate who worked very hard and holds an impressive weighted GPA of 5.4344. Holding over 300 community service hours, serving in 2 leadership positions as treasurer of both Literacy Club and Odyssey of the Mind. A member of National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, and Science National Honor Society. In 2019, Helena earned the title of Sunshine State Scholar for STEM Achievements. Helena is an AP Scholar with Distinction, National Merit Commended Scholar, and Pathfinder nominee for Academic Excellence. In the fall, she will be attending the University of Florida on a $40,000 merit scholarship and majoring in computer engineering. Please join me in welcoming Atlantic Community High School's class of 2020 valedictorian, Helena Heath.
Parents, teachers, administration, friends, family, the guy who was channel surfing and accidentally stumbled upon this channel, and most importantly, the class of 2020, the day has finally come. Admittedly, today isn't what any of us expected. But whether you like it or not, today is the day we're graduating, regardless of whether you decide to turn on the TV and watch it. Now, as we walk across that virtual stage, it's important to remember that as one door closes, another one opens. Class of 2020, I know the situation isn't ideal. We were this close to persevering through all the rough patches of high school and getting to celebrate fun senior activities, only for all of them to be taken away in the blink of an eye. And I know that there are more important things to be worried about, but it's not a crime to be upset about what we've lost to Miss Corona and her current world tour. But if there's anything that I've learned from quarantine, it's that life seems to be a waiting game. You wait until you're born, and then you immediately regret it, which is why we all come out crying. You wait until you're 18 so you can finally be an adult. You wait until you graduate, but we can all see how this one really turned out. You wait to meet the perfect person, but then you realize that you aren't a Wattpad character and it's probably never going to happen. And now, you're waiting in quarantine while the world goes through a pandemic. My point here is that instead of waiting for life to pass by, you should be the one that passes by life. Do you want that cool, high-paying job? Then go out there, work your butt off, and maybe you'll get it. Do you like someone? Then tell them how you really feel instead of playing around. Do you want quarantine to be over? Then start taking things more seriously. Because before you know it, maybe you'll be able to go outside and see the sun again. Well, class of 2020, we did it. Never in a million years would any of us have thought that high school would end this way, but we did it nonetheless. Congratulations, everyone, and stay safe.
At this time, it gives me great honor and pleasure to introduce to you your 2020 class president, Kalia Thorpe. Miss Kalia will be sharing some words of wisdom with you, where she outlines the course of her 4 years at Atlantic High. No words could have said it better than her speech. At this time, it gives me great honor and pleasure to introduce to you your class of 2020 president, Kalia Thorpe.
Hi, my fellow classmates for 2020. Today marks one of the biggest milestones in our young lives. We've waited for this day as long as we can remember, but the way that we imagined it to go, however, is nothing like what we're facing right now. COVID-19 has affected our senior year in more ways than one, but there's no reason for us to not finish out strong. I know we all dreamed of the day that we could go to prom and then walk across the stage a few weeks later, much like some of our older siblings did, but here's another reason to show why 2020 is and always will be a memorable class. We are the class that's graduating at the beginning of a new decade, but also in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. Entering high school, I wouldn't say that I was a shy individual. In fact, I wasn't an individual at all because I was always around my older sister, who was a junior at the time. And in hopes to stay close to her as much as I could, I decided to try out for the cheerleading team since she was on it. But when I made the team in the summer, I couldn't attend practices regularly because I was in summer school to get ahead of math. And it was then that me and my friends realized this is not going to be like High School Musical, because we made the dumb decision to stand on tables singing because we thought that other kids were going to join in. But we ended up getting yelled at by my future math teacher. So you can imagine how awkward my first day of school was. I'm so sorry, Dr. Z. The years following that, however, were the best to come. Sophomore year was loads of fun. I got to cheer on varsity alongside my sister, as well as other senior friends, and we got to watch the football team make it to states. Junior year rolled around almost immediately, and that's when things began to get serious. Although it was an important year for my academics, it was actually one of my favorites, because it was then that I got to appreciate the staff at Atlantic, because I got to see how much they do for us as a whole. That's when I realized they were never mean. We were just really annoying freshmen. I'm sorry, Mr. Q. But these admin, teachers, and APs were the same ones that encouraged me to take part in extracurricular activities. And because of them, I got to make new friends while being engaged in projects and having fun. Being a part of SGA has taught me a lot about collaborative thinking. Being on a cheer team has taught me a lot about teamwork and trust. Being a second lieutenant in ROTC has taught me a lot about leadership. And being a member of Safe School Ambassadors has taught me a lot about working with different kinds of people and appreciating their diversity and their unique perspectives. So with my newfound versatility, I tried to put it towards something greater than myself, which was running for class president. Here we are, senior year. I would have not imagined it to go like this. I would not have imagined being co-captain of the cheerleading team, and I wouldn't have imagined being class president. And I'm sure a lot of us have ended up in triumphant situations that we could have not pictured for ourselves because we have a tendency to doubt ourselves. But I can say that with full confidence, I cannot wait to see what a lot of you guys have in store. So many of my classmates are so diligent inside and out of school. You guys are always working hard, and I know that you have a lot in store for your future, and I can't wait to see. I'm truly proud of my class. As Martin Luther King Jr., spokesperson, activist, minister, and leader of the civil rights movement once said, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward." That's what we're going to do in the class of 2020. I had so much fun. Thank you guys for all the wonderful memories. Special thanks to Mr. Diulis, my ROTC instructors, Coach Abby, and Mrs. Ocampo. Class of 2020, congratulations to all of you.
Class of 2020, I want to begin with sharing with you all that you have accomplished over the course of 4 years. We are graduating over 550 seniors today. 140 are international baccalaureate candidates, 22 international baccalaureate career-related program candidates, 185 graduates earned scholar designation, 146 earned merit designations, 114 seniors earned Gold Seal passing certification exams, 3 earned Silver Seal, and 8 National Merit Commended students. 31 seniors have over a 5.0 HPA. 119 students have earned the Top Bright Futures Award. 22 students earned a Florida Medallion Scholar Award. 9 students earned a Florida Gold Seal Vocational Scholar Award. Thank you to our criminal justice, pre-architect construction, early childhood, culinary, medical, photography, TV production, sports marketing, computer science, and 2D, 3D art programs. Thanks to our awesome teachers, counselors, and staff who help to make this happen. Congratulations to Mr. Diulis and our Ethics Bowl team, winning states, moving on to regionals, and then qualifying for nationals, which was held in the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Nice job, Mr. Berlanga, with our drama program. A shout out to seniors Haley Woods, Alan Rozier, Symphora Kalexi, and Jane DePaccia as a member of the Thespian Society troupe. Thank you to the City of Delray Beach, CRA, and numerous business partners. We have final approval to start construction in August on our 4th home right here at home in Delray Beach. A special thank you to all of our club sponsors for all of your hard work. Now on to sports. Congratulations to our strong, focused, and talented District 7A Conference Champion 2019 Eagle football team. Taking the victory in the semi-regionals and really working hard as a team during the regional game, bringing our fall season to a strong close. I would like to recognize senior Henry Bryant for being awarded First Team All-State, First Team All-County, the MVP for Atlantic football, and one of the top 3 finalists for Player of the Year at the Lou Groza Award. Another shout out to Micaiah Joseph, Second Team All-State, First Team All-County, Defensive Lineman of the Year. Both Henry and Micaiah are graduated December of 2019, and they began their college career on full scholarships. I would also like to recognize senior Bruce Adler, Bryson Smith, earning full scholarships beginning in the fall, Tyrese Blue, Jordan Cash, Javon Jackson, Byron Jones, and Brandon Thompson receiving scholarships as well beginning in the fall. Congratulations. You can't find a more amazing head coach than Coach TJ Jackson. Academics is top priority as he leads a very successful team of athletes, both on and off the football field. Coach Jackson empowers his athletes to be responsible, respectful men, both on and off our campus. His many awards speaks volumes. If you ask him, he will tell you it's not a big deal, but I surely beg to differ. He is a role model to be emulated, and I am blessed to have him as a coach working with our youth, with our ATL staff. Coach Jackson empowers many athletes and non-athletes on campus. I thank you, Coach Jackson, and your coaching staff for all of your hours, your time, your mentoring that you give back to our kids and to our community and to our parents. Thank you. Great job to our Strong Eagle basketball team on their district runner-up championship. Under the very strong leadership of head coach Rodney Dobard. Thank you, Coach Dobard, for taking time working with our athletes. Your knowledge and your expertise of basketball and your coaching staff make this season and last season one to remember. Great job to our Atlantic bowling team under the coach, Mr. Hawk, taking second place for District 7, qualifying for states, Sun Sentinels 2019 All-County Bowling Team, Palm Beach Post 2019 Best of Prep Girls Bowling Team, taking first place. Good job. I'd like to give a few shout outs. One to Carmelina Gorski, all conference in girls golf. Philip Wooten, Brookie Bing, Carlos Delator, and Kyle Trevoli, 4-year regional qualifiers in boys swimming. Thanks, Coach DeLucia and Coach Tabak, for your hard work and leadership with our athletes and our students. Great job to our girls basketball superstar, senior Amari Allen. Sun Sentinel first team and all county. Palm Beach Post first team all conference, and best of preps. Thanks, Coach DeLucia and Coach T.O. for your leadership and hard work. Congratulations, Amari. Our athletes train hard and play hard and are committed to their academics and sports programs. Congratulations to all of our athletes and our coaching staff. You are more than coaches. You are mentors that help to mold and shape the path for our students. Congratulations to our wonderful Eagle Band under the strong leadership of Mr. Sands. Mr. Sands, you did an amazing job your first year right here at home at Atlantic Community High School with our Eagles. A shout out to Ashley Backus, who participated in the Macy's Day Parade for 2 years in a row in the marching band. Congratulations, Angelina Rayo, Spirit of Atlanta Drum, and Bugle Corps. And to Colin Urquade, Alex Simon, competing this summer South Florida Strike Percussion. We are one big Eagle family. The sense of pride this class has demonstrated is very special. Even with your year ending early than expected, you all have stepped up, demonstrated a sense of leadership with your positive actions on our campus this year, and you're standing up for what you believe in, making a difference in the lives of your peers, your community, and through your own personal growth. Your passion, love, respect, and leadership is truly appreciated. I get my energy from you all, and you guys know that. I learn from you every day. I appreciate all of our open and honest conversations, laughs, jokes, tears, and lessons we've all learned. Continue to strive for excellence. Many obstacles, hurdles, conversations, situations, even our online learning could have tried to put a roadblock in what your goals and expectations would have been, but you remain focused and strong. According to Jason Reynolds, quote, "Dreams don't have timelines, deadlines, and aren't always in straight lines," end quote. Be kind and patient. Say something nice to someone daily. A good morning, a thank you, sure goes a long way. Surround yourself with individuals who add value to your life. Be the best that you can be. I am truly honored and blessed to be your principal. But more important, I thank you for all of the impact that you made in my life. I love you, and I'm proud of you. It is my honor to present Atlantic Community High School's class of 2020.
Novena Ace Lewis, Bruce Adlar, Alexandra Adler, Edward Albury, Dudley Alcius, Morelands Aldolph, Xavier Allegria, Janae Alexita, Gennard Alexis, Elizabeth Alfred, Amari Allen, Shane Allen, Gayleen Alliance, Stephanie Altamirano, Claudia Altador, James Altman, Max Apollon, Eureka Apollon, Andrea Areos, Bendy Darislyn Aristide, Dudley Armand, Ahmad Assad, Avery Asher, Kanisha Asuli, Wilson Astrid, Antoine Addox, Amna Aubrey, Abigail Augustin, Lindsay Augustin, Jennifer Augustin, Nadine Agustine, Christian Ayala, Angelina Ayers, Basil Ayub, Ashley Bacchus, Angel Barbosa, Stephanie Barnard, Vincent Barrett, Elise Baruther, Isabella Batista, Ethan Batson, Donia Beaufrere, Miveline Beaufrere, Gabrielle Bean, Grayson Bean, Ryan Belden, Stevenson Belfort, Whitney Belazaire, Melanie Bello Escribano, Dorian Belosa, Evelyn Bellman, Michael Bent, Mechnamai Bienami, Brooke Bingo, Sarah Bishop, Kelly Black, Trinity Blake, Tyrese Blue, Kermie Boss, Zach Brand, Nyendia Brockington, Aaliyah Brown, Destiny Brown, Jesse Brown, Rebecca Brummer, Henry Bryant, Jaquan Bryant, Kobe Bryant, Joshua Bush, Dylan Butera, Jack Butler, Abigail Cadano, Ashanti Cadet, Billy Cadet, Dagmar Kajuzma, St. Flora Calix, Cassandra Camille, Joseph Campbell, Zykira Carter, Jordan Cash, Serenity Casimir, Cristofane Cassius, Danielle Castillo, Gael Casting, Angelina Catania, Viana Sila, Jocelyn Selin, Wespitson Selin, Rostel Caesar, Anna Chadwick, Mark Vanderney Charles, Shreya Cheneth, Tanika Cheriskar, Claudenson Cheriston, Farika Cherry, Sharika Cherry, Ryan Chester, Randall Chisholm, Kia Choksey, Gerline Chalut, Chakubi Chukwuma, Victoria Ciccone, Ricky Civil, Bryson Clark, Cameron Clark, Renaya Cleckley, Francesca Clairfone, Barbara Clarister, Wygina Clairville, John Kobe, Lily Kate Combs, Kayla Connolly, Sherlandi Cornell, Karina Cortez, Jeffrey Costello, Hannah Craig, Shildy Diop, James Diop, Kadora Dallinker, Madina Demore, Derek Darby, Jodeline Daralis, Simran Das, Benji Dolphin, Brianna Dawes, Luke Day, Alexander Descourt, Carlos De La Torre, Isabella DeVries, Asia Dean, James Deloy, Shabanya Delva, Moise Demessier, Nicholas Denisa, Wadaline Daristol, Dyrose Desir, Marjeline Desir, Gaverna Dacius, Sanchez Desjardins, Kimberly Desravines, Whitney Dessalines, Melina Destine, Lupinski Destinville, Jose Diaz, Valentina Diaz, Darnell DeJus, Don DeJus, Marnson DeJus, McKinley DeJus, Denija Desroe, Jane Jayaputra, Ednelson Dolcine, Jean Edson Dolcine, Leon Ashley D'Amato, Nicholas Doon, Davinci Doriston, Jacoby Dorch, Jeff Dorsonville, Derek Dorson, Ann Dordalis, Eliezer Doyon, Cabria Drayton, Jessica Dusonville, Benjamin Duenas, Evelgene Dumalor, Michender Dumalor, Stetson Dunn, Charlotte Duperville, Zariah Edgecombe, Ducaria Edwards, Max Eisenberg, Ludiana Aluzmi, Chelsea Elver, Emmanuel Emile, Skinner Emitil, Jasmine English, Jade Ennis, John Erickson, Valen T. Airless, Shamar Estabin, Laura Esteen, Ludine Esteen, Stevencia Esteen, Adele Estemfield, Yanaya Estrella, Dahana Etienne, Wilmark Eugene, Mishmerlene Exantis, John Xavier, Saina Xavier, Cameron Farouk, Caleb Faskin, Andy Florentine, Shateria Clownery, Kabibi Fonto, Haley Ford, Andrew Foreman, Jordan Foss, Dylan Francis, Benjamin Francois, Delina Federic, Gianna Gaetano, Jacob Galati, Rafaela Galvez, Julian Gamboa, Jayla Gans, Gudaville Garcon, Obrena Gale, Mika Garachi, Esther Germain, Ilnik Germain, Sabrina Getfield Thompson, Kayla Getzi, Carmelina Gorski, Dale Gosnell, Alonzo Granger, Jason Grant, Jean Wendy Guano, Saria Gouda, Melissa Gee, Merlene Gee, Keshia Guerriere, Monica Guerriere, Chardonnel Guillaume, Martins Guillaume, Shaquille Guillaume, Yash Gupta, Zachary Guy, Luke Hackner, Lloyd Harley, Jacob Harris, Lashanti Harris, Tyler Havens, Helena Key, Sateria Henry, Roger Hernandez, Akia Hill, Alicia Hines, Alicia Holiday, Asia Hollis, Melvin Hollis, Wilmise Honorat Alexandre, Devonte Hooper, Aspen Ho, Chloe Hoyland, Emma Idoni, Marcus Innocent, Jada Jackson, Javon Jackson, Dranika Jaquez Luis, Jennifer Jaquez, Wes Garneau Jaquez, Schneider Jean Baptiste, Kesleen Jean Jaquez, Robaline Jean Lewis, Yolani Jean Pierre, Osukanya Jean, Woodley Jean, France Jean Baptiste, Walensky Jean Baptiste, Jeffrey Jean Francois, Sunit Jenna, Justin Judy, Pierce June, Jason Menez, Aaron Johnson, Chardonnay Johnson, Kirsten Johnson, Francesca Jolicoeur, Samantha Jolima, Dexter Joseph, Francis Joseph, Jerry Joseph, Kensley Joseph, Marley Joseph, Micaiah Joseph, Niley Joseph, Romelson Joseph, Sylphanita Joseph, Dervensky Joseph, Vanessa Joseph, Roger Josie, Savannah Kane, Ayana Kelly, Anders Kessler, Sharif Kamdek, Kaya Knowles, Samrati Kushwa, Dorian Laguerre, Smiley Lejeune, Courtney Lane, Wispinson Latouche, Roshley Lavoie, Riley Lahan, Hugh Lee, Jean LeBrun, Aviana Lee, Quentin Lee, Ryan Leonardchik, Alexander Leonore, Diana Leonard, Reese Lester, Jacoby Lewis, Majeen Lexi, Michelle Lee, Jeff Limage, Christiana Lobo, Anaya Lockett, Lawrence Longmore, Deshaun Lopez, Catherine Loss, Gamayan Louis, Adolphe Lewis, Benke Lewis, Francesca Lewis, Jaira Lewis, Ruth Lewis, Sylvans Louis Just, Kamasus Lozen, Courtney Lee Luberis, Jean Luck, Nichika Luck, Rosebrina Lusencourt, Lindsay MacDonald, Emanuela Massonet, Damien Rajoun, Marie Mark, Emily Marcano, Whitney Marcelin, Jasmine Marcellus, Amaya Marshall, Adam Marsico, Elza Martinez, Telly Mason, Mark Mathurin, Jeremiah Matalis, Santiago Matos, Ananda Maxillian, Stephen McClintock, Lakaya McCrae, Alexis McDonald, Jasmine McGreal, Kiara Janae McNish, Alina Medrano, Agnes Mai, Samuel Menard, Nirva Menezi, Jason Mesidor, Delucy Metrius, Omer Mizra, Tatiana Mohan, Anderly Moline, Janaya Moncrief, Ernest Monestine, David Monroy, Jade Montague, Stephanie Morales, Rashawn Morgan, Phoenix Marone, Javon Morton, Paul Muller, Erica Mungin, Marcus Minot, Merlene Myrtle, Nick Myrtle, Rachel Nerestant, Julie Nicholas, Jerome Noble, Jill Gate Noel, Liza Noel, Nefertali Noel, Danny Noisette, Kalisha Nord, Megan O'Connor, Zyshawn O'Neill, Jusensa Ocean, Ricardo Ocean, Werlis Oji Joseph, Ijama Oko, Anneth Ortiz, Brian Osiris, Mavisa Page, Fritz Pasternan, Vraj Patel, Ryan Petipa, Erica Paul, Louise Paul, Nashlinda Paul, Wilkie Paul, Nicholas Pedraza, Jocelyn Perdomo, Alexandra Petit, Michael Fan, Nessa Philemon, Cincinnati Philemon, Marquise Philibert, Ralph Philiston, Monet Phillips, Farah Philome, John Woodall Pierre Louis, Denzel Pierre, Stephen Pierre, Ashleen Pierre Giles, Jalea Pierre Louis, Celeste Policina, Densky Presenju, Jordan President, David Price, Modeli Promofield, Kenny Promofield, Leroy Pryor, Elise Putnam, Anissa Rafi, Diani Ramos Gonzalez, Alexia Ramos, Ashley Ramsey Allison, Angelina Rayo, Carlo Renderos, Sophia Renzette, Triani Revoli, Jack Reynolds, Denasia Richards, Jamari Richards, Ryan Riccozzi, Megan Rimpel, Ashley Ritter, Trinity Robinson, Stephen Roca Udil, Derek Rodney, Juan Rodriguez, Liz Rodriguez, Luz Rodriguez, Piaja Roll, Isabella Rollins, Yedsi Rosales, Alan Rosier, Mark Rubio Hidalgo, Dante Russell, Lovely St. Clair, Peter St. Hilaire, Nahemi St. Sever, Naika St. Jour, Patricia St. Val, Love Saika Saintelis, Sunshine Saintus, Anna Salinas, Jean Laurent Solomon, Roberto Solomon, David Salpeter, Melanie Sanguena Siguencia, Ernas Sanan, Juvens Sanan, Keishon Sanan, Marvins Sanan, Miguel Saray, Carly Chiavone, Amoy Scott, Brody Scott, William Sees, John Senderling, Ifrance Severe, Rodri Shaw, Maria Shaheen, Zoe Sheffield, Ariane Shiraji, Whitney Silencio, Christopher Simius, Alexander Simon, Lily Simpson, Sandia Singh, Kayla Sippets, Edward Smith, Tayshawn Smith, Tadisha Smith, Lexi Snavely, Woody Souffrant, Sabrina Souffrant, Julandi Souverain, Justin Speciale, Nichelle Spells, Alex Spencer, Tyler St. Cloud, Herline St. Hilaire, Laura St. Lugene, Nicola Stanimorovic, Ismani Sylvain, Kyle Tavaletti, Jakia Taylor, Talia Taylor, Damian Thaddeus, Clifford Thielot, Fithiana Thermalus, Terrence Thermidis, Antoine Thomas, Jamelia Thomas, Brandy Thompson Jr., Jiren Thompson, Kalia Thorpe, Justice Tillman, Javon Timmons, Diana Teneo, Shania Todd, Isabella Toll, Taylor Toland, Melanie Torres, Daniel Trazik, Randolph Tubbs, Damian Tucker, Nadia Turner, Nia Ulysses, Ela Unkafer, Colin Urquhart, Melvin Valdez, Caroline Valenzuela, Shravya Vassaretti, Sarah Vega, Jeremy Villard, Monine Venant, Gerson Ventura, Lucas Viana, Neptaliville, Clausville Saint, Nea Vital, Tripura Vosuri, Faith Walford, Molly Walter, Jaheim Walters, Morgan Waters, Grayson Westeen, Kevin White, Samuel Willens, Jemiah Williams, Jordan Williams, Juliana Williams, Trinity Williams, Zori Williams, Erlia Wilson, Jabari Wilson, Caleb Wilson, Poshore Wilson, Tanique Wilson, Trevor Wynn, Sebastian Watovich, Haley Woods, Philip Watton, Robert Watton, Ryan Wright, Tony Ann Wright, Corey Wyatt, Sabrina Yahia, Lou Cindy Ute, Sharia Zaman, Rich Zamore, Sanderly Zavat.
Seniors, please stand. At this time, it is my pleasure to present Atlantic Community High School's class of 2020. You have met the requirements that have been established by the Board of Education and the state of Florida. Here is Nia Ulysses, your SGA president, to perform the turning of your tassel.
Hello everyone, this is Nia Ulysses, your SGA president. Today I have the privilege of leading us in the tradition of turning our tassels. After 4 years of hard work, class of 2020, it is now our time to turn our tassels from right to left. Congratulations, and I wish you nothing but happiness and success in the future. Thank you.
'23, knocking on the beat.